What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the Cool Kids Corner. He is I am him. Coolest nerd you ever gonna find. Sees. And today we're gonna do two reviews. We are gonna review the Sawtooth Toys Blood Hunter. Simple box. Kind of blackish reddish. And we are going to review the Mezco 112 blade. Part in the voice, a little under the weather right now. Oh man, I got me some green tea, some Jim Beam, Halls all up in it. You know what I mean? Old school style. So let's start with this guy. Size comparison, the box is way smaller, but let's start with this guy. And let me get him out the box, and we'll be right back. All right, so got Sawtooth Blade Hunter out of the box. Pretty simple. Comes with this little bit of paperwork. Got a few accessories and a stand, extra head scope. So you get 3 sets of alternate hands. So punching. Closed fist punching. And you get a set of trigger hands. Kind of shiny. Then you get a set of open grip hands as he falls. Well, gripping hands for your knife, for your blades. You get the shotgun. It's like a black metal finish. I believe these are all metal accessories, like not plastic, excuse me. I believe these are metal. Then you get his other gun, handheld gun. Just the paint could have been a little better on that. See, but not bad. And you get his, I don't know what this is. You know, something that the thing that he throws, a little sharp again. Close it. Open it up. This was nice to be metal. Nice detail. Put that back on up. And I don't know what this is. Get a pair of sunglasses. Very fragile, so be careful with those. Very fragile. You'll snap these jaws by accident with no problem. Then you get his blade. So this is the sheath. The blade. Yeah, I believe, metal. Kind of sharp at the end. Nice touch to have real metal. And then you get the alternate head sculpt. Do I look just like Wesley? Tattoos on the back of the neck. And behind the ear. And you get your basic stand. So let's get into the figure. Took the jacket off. Nice. It is wired. Red on the inside. It is wired all around. Hole for the knife, for the sword. Nice, acceptable material. It's nice. And we got blade. You got this head scope, the Screamer head scope. With the test on the back of the neck there. This is textured. I like this. I like the vest. Vest is cool. Details in that. The front and the back are two different textures. This is more of a shiny plastic. This is a texture. This is texture like this. These pants are kind of like a, I don't know, I can't remember this. Not silk, but I don't know, this is rayon. These are rubbery. I don't think these come out. No. Holster. Got his boots. So as far as articulation, got your nice T-pose. Head goes up that far. Looks down that far. Side, side. Go all the way around with it if you need. And it does feel like a butterfly joint in there. Can cross them over to some degree. I guess a little restriction because of the vest. No ab crunch, literally no ab crunch because of the vest. The vest is restricting your ab crunch. So that's unfortunate. This is, you know, you can turn him a little that way, turn him that way, but no ab crunch. You get double hinge right there at the elbow. There is a bicep swivel. You know, always got to flex on them. Leg articulation. Oh, that's it. Wait a minute. This slides up and down, so this doesn't want to go anymore. So this leg goes up there. Maybe because of this leg. The left leg doesn't seem to want to go up, but the right leg is. This can slide down, so slide this down. I cannot get that left leg up any higher, which is kind of unfortunate. Knee all the way back. You have double knee. You do have, no, yeah. You have a thigh swivel. So up the thigh. Let's pull the pants back down over the, pull his leg, pull his accessories back up. You have a ankle down and go all the way around like that. And this just, I believe this, how this goes on. Hold on. Okay, so the little slot, you just clamp it onto this right here. There you go. So I'm gonna put the jacket on, change his head scope. That fell off. And his hands, and then we're gonna get into the Mezco blade. Alright, so we got Mezco out of the box. And this ball wants to fall. You see Mezco, we come with the accessories. This guy doesn't want to stand right now. I'm a Sawtooth guy. Let's pause real quick. Alright. So, the glasses are hard to stay on this guy, on a Sawtooth. The gun is kind of heavy because it's real metal, or some type of light metal. It's metal, period. So I got the accessories all in the, as you see, the little drink that he throws up in there. His pump gun in his hand. His handgun in there, and this if did it fall out? I mean, this doesn't stick with the jacket. I had to put it up under there, and it still fell out to some degree. So, not a fan of this. So let's get right into. Let's sit this guy in the background. Hopefully he stands up, and we'll get into Mezco. So Mezco, you got the jacket. It zips up. A little leather pleather, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. Pardon me, like that. So Mezco, you have the jacket. It zips up. Which is kind of nice. Nice detail on that. That's good to be able to do. You know what I mean? Closer to leather. You get 6 daggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm dropping them everywhere. Tea got me hot. I ain't sweating. So you get the 6 daggers. You get 2 blast effects. Mezco regular stuff. You have a blast effect. Bullet at the end. You get your throwing blade or whatever it is. These do close. Now Mezco, these are plastic. Mezco is, these are plastic, but they do still close and open and close. You get 2 of these. You get your Tech 9 with the extra clip that you can pour in and out, as you see. Kudos to Mexico for that. It's the small things that count. Good detail. You get your shotgun, which you can actually, excuse me, pump it. The detail that Mexico gave is outstanding. Again, you can, there you go. You get 2 sets of glasses, well 4, I don't know where the other 2 are. You get 8 sets of hands, interchangeable hands. So you got a thumbs up. Nice detail in there. You get a chopping hand. You get a trigger finger hands. Oh, sorry about that. Damn it. How about that? You get, oh shit, some open hands. And you get some gripping hands. On top of the set that, you know, the punch hands that he has on. And then you get your extra head scope. Tattoos on the back of the head and that. And then we're going to get into Blade himself. Nice heavy figure. Took his glasses off. So I'm actually missing 1 set of glasses, not 2, because they were on there. This is the screaming head. These are the fists that are on here, the punching fists. Pants, same thing as the jacket, like a pleather, which is very very nice. You get your holster for your daggers. You get your 2 holsters on the side for the throwing blades. Nice stretchy fabric for the jacket. For the shirt. So as far as articulation, I don't think this is double, but you go that much. Flex on them. Bicep swivel. You always got to flex on them. No matter what, you flex on them. Head goes up that much. You can look down. All the way around if you need be. And as far as the ab crunch, you're getting some ab crunch, but because you don't have the vest, so you get the ab crunch, and you could go back that much, not too far. So that's pretty much it. There you go. Legs, you can go out to about there. Knee, go all the way back. Get into there. You have a ankle pivot, go down, go up, right. See that detail on the boot. Belt comes off, so I'm not going to take it off. And you go up about that far with the knee. And the one thing I do like, the glasses stay on. Those glasses don't on the Sawtooth. They easy to come off. They're a little more flimsy than the Mezco. And this. That magnet is, once you get about here, I'm not even doing it, just pulls it. And it works through the jacket too. So I'm going to put a jacket on and I'll show you guys. So we have them side by side. Mezco, Sawtooth. So if you ask me my opinion, what I'm going with on this one, gotta need my tea bag back up. And I lost one of my daggers. I'm going to go with Mezco. Mezco has an all-around better figure. Better accessories. Only thing that, you give Mezco a 9 out of 10. Sawtooth, I'm going to give like a 7. The chest was better. But you don't get any articulation with the chest. Glasses come off way too easy, as you see. Got to keep, clenching them and putting them back on. And the, hold on, if I get them on, like I said. You don't want to stand now. And as you see, that just kind of snaps on. I couldn't get it through the jacket, so I had to put it under the jacket and through there. Mezco. And the jacket is wired on all the way through on the Sawtooth. Those are only up for the Sawtooth. Mezco did an all-around better figure. Even though they didn't put the vest on, you get a lot ab crunch. You know, I have the two accessories in the side, the throwing blades, or whatever they are, in the side. I have the daggers. The jacket zips up. Jacket isn't wired in the bottom, but it's wired around the sides, you know, and the jacket zips up. Get blast effects. And most importantly, this sits on there with no problem. Come on, y'all guys. Y'all don't want to stand up all of a sudden. You know, through the leather jacket, through the jacket, that stays on there. Nobody wants to stand now, right? Look, it's still on there. It's still on there. It fell and it's still on there. The glasses stay on. This one doesn't really, Mezco doesn't really look like Wesley, but that's not big. It's not anything big. And this one is just harder the Sawtooth is just a little harder for me to stand. See, keeps falling. All right, there we go. Let's put him there. Straighten him up a little. So there you have it. That's my review on the Sawtooth Toys Blood Hunter and the Mezco 112 blade. Again, I'm going with Mezco. Mezco did an all-around better 9 out of 10 for Mezco. 9 out of 10 for Mezco. And a 7 out of 10 for Sawtooth. I like both figures, but Mezco did their thing on this blade. So thank y'all for tuning in to the Cool Kids Corner. I think I'm about to go out and see a movie or two. We'll go see Sin Helping something else. Maybe I can see Psycho Killer or The Strangers Chapter 3. I'm definitely going to go see Sin Help. But that's my review on these figures. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all tune in for the next video. Like, follow, comment, and you know me. Enjoy your day. God bless. I'm out.